Everybody. Welcome, Annie Bear. How are
Good morning.
you? Good morning. How's it going?
Going well. It's a beautiful day here in the Pacific Northwest. I'm really thankful. I'm savoring these last couple of weeks with my grandchild before school starts again.
Oh, good. That's
Yeah.
great. I love it.
Yeah.
And sorry about that echo, if anybody heard it. I had my show on the other side because I wanted to click on somebody or later on. Um, Annie, are you doing okay? Okay. My internet might be kind of playing funny things on me today. Let me know, you guys,
It
if it
was
is. It's
glitching this morning.
was it?
It was for
Okay.
me anyway. I had to go out and come back in when I was watching this morning. I don't
Well,
know
it's
if it was
probably
me or
glitching for
you.
everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably me. I'm going to take the blame on that. We've had a lot of rain, you guys.
Oh,
So, and my house is over 100 years old. And man, though it's said to be rewired, we wonder about all of it. So,
yeah.
anyway, yeah, yeah. So, anybody that hasn't seen Annie Bear standing in the light, please go to her channel and subscribe. She is meditation tribe. And a huge supporter of all things metaphysical and healing. And your journey as you've come through, I think everybody's journey here. I've seen people just excel and grow in so many ways. And you, in particular, Annie, your art, number one, and putting your message forward have been a huge service to the community. So I want to thank you.
Thank you. Oh, my pleasure. When I turned 61, I told my family I wanted to take up painting, and they gifted me with all kinds of paint, and I just what a wonderful journey. And I must mention a show I watched yesterday, Kaylee's channel at Woo Woo Wonderment. She
Yeah,
had fantastic guests on yesterday and it blew my mind. They were talking about light language in its many varieties. I didn't know that it had varieties. I had thought of it as JJ.
yeah.
And, I knew that Gerald had some special magic and I was very intrigued. But you guys got to watch that show. And it made me realize what a gift painting is, because a lot of stuff just comes to you if your heart's open. It will just come naturally. You don't have to know the name of it, but it's really fun when later on you go, oh, cool.
It is, isn't it? Uh,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah, when you open up your heart, it's
yeah.
huge.
That's all you got to do.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep,
Done. Okay, well, we're done here. We'll
done.
see
Bye.
you
That was
around.
easy.
Yeah. Um, and I do want to say hi to everybody here. We're not going to be doing a lot with the chat because it disconnects part of my brain, and I need my brain today. So anyway, um, I do want to talk about that. JJ said that she was going live with Kaylee, and I was looking, I couldn't find the link anywhere.
Oh,
Um,
shoot.
I don't know how I lost it, but then I did find it later on, but then I was involved in something else. So I'm going to go back. Oh, Amanda Carroll, we mentioned you and your rock people language. Oh, thanks, honey. I can't wait to go and see it and listen to it. So
Yeah.
I've heard from so many people how
Yeah,
well that
I
was.
shared it on my page. So if
Oh, good.
anybody wants to know, go to at Standing in Light with Annie Bear, and in the post page, it'll be there if you want a shortcut.
Yeah, yeah, that's a great idea. Um, and Annie Bear, your channel has grown too. I mean, it's just amazing.
Oh,
The
thank
work that
you.
you're doing there, really, and your shorts in particular, um, are always so refreshing. And sometimes we don't have time for an hour show, but to do that, those shorts are just spectacular. I just love them. It kind of makes me feel like I'm walking through the woods with you. So
Oh, good. Oh, good. My intent with those mainly is to share nature because there's so much beauty, and to
I love
share
that.
that connection.
Yeah, yeah, really huge. Um, So we were talking about not really trauma, but a little bit about calling forward our past selves or our little ones, um, and things that are going on. I did a big healing this weekend. I was honored to be able to be with Annie Bond and her group this weekend and doing a Saturday lesson. So it's I want to say thank you to Sal Rods for that.
Yeah.
And
Yay, Sally.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
Sally's amazing.
Yeah, Sally is incredible.
Yeah, and it caused me to dig deep and to look at some parts of myself that were still that child that had not been held um, properly or hadn't been noticed. Maybe like I was aware of it, and I thought, okay, I've healed you. I've given you light. I've given you love. But there's I feel like a lot of us are going through this right now, this kind of almost another dark night of the soul where we're kind of looking at there's another piece to you that I can learn from, and there's another piece to you that I can love and call back into my arms.
Absolutely. I recently had a similar experience where I was crying to Creator because I so want to do well and to share. And it's such an opportunity to be on earth. And I love her so. I just want to do a good job. And I did a video yesterday a little bit about, I'll show you the picture that I showed yesterday on my channel about being the one that calls the different ages of yourself home to your heart and asks them what they want to release, what they need to let go of, and having the fire behind and the water and a shovel. And we start with the littles. And often people talk about the inner child, the inner child, the inner child, and that's fantastic. We have to start somewhere. And welcoming those parts and saying, what do you need to let go of? What happened? And I symbolically had them each holding a piece of paper. Some are little pieces, some are long. There's a one little baby in that picture that doesn't have paper because they're too little to have that. They don't have words yet, they just cry. And I spoke of some parts coming forward that will be too angry to speak. That's okay. And some
Yeah,
parts being in the midst of their trauma and still stuck there, exiled there, so to speak, crying. And that's okay that they can't speak to you. You can still welcome those parts home to your heart and hold a space like Teri does so beautifully, but hold a sacred space in your own heart for yourself. And that's a place to start. But there's also teenager parts, there's adult parts, there's grown woman and man parts inside, there's older parts, there's elder parts. And as we build that inner trust, some of the parts that have been feeling so very vulnerable, as you build that trust over time, they will come forward. And anyone who's been married for more than a year, or more than 10 years, or more than 20 years, will know that there are injured parts that, we all just put our best face forward and we keep those hurts deep inside, but they're still there and they still need released. So sometimes, being the strong women we are, we're able to hold the male and female aspects of ourselves in balance. And often the male self, the inner male self, just gets blamed and only gets called up when protection is needed and just gets blamed for stuff and doesn't get forgiveness and compassion. And as you release these things, as these more vulnerable parts come forward, it is like going through various versions of Dark Night of the Soul. But it's actually a really good sign because it means you've built enough trust that more parts are coming forward in that in-between sacred space. And I think it's really important that we honor that.
yeah. Um, I love the way that you're saying this. I feel like and it's reminding me of what I went through this weekend with Annie and the other Annie, and
Yeah, Annie Bond. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
and looking at bringing in the divine feminine and the divine masculine. If we have that mother wound or that father wound, um, regardless if it was a situation with our husband or a teacher or who it was,
Mhm.
but that we're being able to be held in that divine feminine or divine masculine.
It's
Um,
so vital. It's
yeah,
so vital.
yeah, to feel protected and to feel nurtured, right? I
Yeah,
mean, we all want
absolutely.
that, and we thrive on it.
Well, it
Uh,
can be overwhelming. So, starting with inner children is a safe and good way to build that trust, but to keep going on that inner journey, because that's how you build that bridge. That's how you build that bridge. And that bridge is vital. Anything that you attempt to do with your mind, you have to do in your heart and your spirit first.
yeah,
That's how you build up your personal power. And that those personal power is built of pieces of trust that you have done your work, that you have done it to the best of your ability, because you're your ultimate measure stick. you know, you're your ultimate one who looks at that
yeah.
and knows your truth.
Um, Jen, I was just going to star this, but for some reason, you came up, honey. So Jen says, I'm even emotional now, and no one is here for me to feel their emotions, nor am I upset about anything right now. I feel so emotional. I
Yeah.
never felt like this for no particular reason.
I was doing this the other day, Jen. I was crying like a water faucet, like a sprinkler was
Yeah,
just pouring out of me. I had the house to myself for 6 days, and I think I needed that time to myself so that all I could release all that, because we hold so much because we want to be the strong one in our relationships, in our family. It's very rare that we let our guard down to just release. I think, we just had Lionsgate and a full moon.
it was a lot.
It was a lot, sweetheart.
Yeah, and I don't know what
So
Mercury did, but it did some. It's always doing something, isn't it?
I think you're doing super well, sweetheart. Jen, I'm burning some sweetgrass for you, because
Yeah.
only the brave, brave, brave of us go through that. So, but I know it doesn't feel like something we should be happy about, but I am happy for you.
Well, that's it, and we feel like we've been on this path for a long time.
Yeah,
We've probably done like the spiritual part of it. We've done the emotional part of it. Um, like seeing a counselor or getting or learning online through books or whatever, how we wanted to heal and seeing shamans, meditating on it, all these things. And then we're being given an opportunity right now to grow even more and to let go of even more and heal even more. And I used to think like way back when we would look at karma and we'd think, oh, I must have done something really bad in my past life, right? Because I got all this karma coming in.
yeah.
I've got
What did I
a
do for
weird
crying out loud? Yeah.
life. Yeah, I must have
What
really
the
done
heck
something to
was
you
it?
because yeah, you're
Yeah,
really giving me a lesson here. So,
yeah.
but I really think now they say that Earth is like the getting our doctorate in spirituality or our doctorate in awareness awakening, and I really think it is. I think a lot of times that we're being called, and of course we have different lifetimes. Some are easier, some are a vacation lifetime, and some are a lifetime of learning and great growth. So I like that.
Well, I did some. I went on Insight Timer this weekend, and I listened to, oh, what the holy heck is her name? Jennifer Lisa Vest. And she did
Oh
this
yeah.
9-minute video that was so succinct about what the
Mhm.
heck Lionsgate is, because I had tried to do research for it. Because
Mhm.
Kelly and I were doing a show together and I wanted to do a good job. So I always feel better if I research something so I can kind of put things together and make, write some things down and like that. and I couldn't find much.
Yeah.
And I was blown away by what Jennifer Lisa Vest shared. And I've hardly ever visit her anymore. Like I hadn't went to her, seen her for months. She just came up. And so I watched it, and she spoke of the star nations and the opportunities that we are having right now. And it's still going on, by the way, for a couple more days, in fact. So I
Yeah.
went on Insight Timer and I asked for meditations to contact my star teams, because it's like a intense time right now where we can bring in energies and messages and codes and more codes. And I think that, Jen, I think that's why we're crying like crazy at times, because when I had that dark moment of doing a Ho'oponopono prayer with Creator, the same thing happened. And what I felt was love. There is so much love, and that energy is so intense. That love is so intense that all our bodies can do is cry, because it's so strong. And for many of us, we haven't really felt enough love. And when we do feel love, we get a little bit scared. If you've come from an abusive background, or you have that in your as part of your life, what are we calling it now? Life plan. um, it can be quite scary. When
Yeah.
people love you, it can be kind of like, oh, geez, this is gonna hurt. So, so, so I think right now the same thing happens when we do healing and all this love comes in. So it is a wash. It feels like a wash in it. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Zeppelin's coming in for that. He hardly ever makes a
Oh,
cameo.
hey.
So he
It's
wants
been
to
ages since I've seen you, Zeppelin. Mwah!
hi, baby.
Hello.
Yeah.
We're
He's
honored.
purring.
And what's the shadow on the floor? Lean a little bit, sweetheart. Oh, who is it, Teri?
Um, Kuan Yin's been coming in a lot, but oh my gosh, so they just moved. I don't know if you saw that.
Do you see
Um,
the turquoise edging?
yeah. Yeah. Sometimes it's blue and sometimes today it's turquoise. Oh,
Yeah.
and
Hey,
there's Zeppelin
Zeppelin.
playing with it. So,
Oh, how wonderful. Well,
but,
and
um,
always hello to George
yeah.
in
Hey, George,
BC. Always.
how you doing? Yeah,
Oh,
he's been helping me a lot too, and I feel like we were talking about this. Um, well, we didn't talk about this, but the divine feminine, the divine masculine, Father Sky, Mother Earth, calling them in, and that's kind of that in between, isn't it? That feeling the balance of complete protection,
mhm.
the divine masculine and clarity, and feeling the abundance and the fertility and being held by Mother Earth at the same time. To have those two beautiful energies coming at you in that divine source.
Being held. Yeah.
Yeah, and
I
balance.
call that like being a hollow bone, and
Yeah,
calling in that protection, calling in those bubbles of protection, and letting that energy meet in your high heart. And then
yeah,
it goes in a bubble around you, 3 bubbles deep. And
yeah,
that's when we can carry the most of that great spirit energy, that creator energy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sally says safety glasses before you pick that up, Terry.
It's a big one, isn't it? I
Um,
can't I can't see the comments unless they're up on the screen, just so everybody knows that, so they don't think I'm being rude or something.
yeah, well, everybody's talking about how emotional they've been feeling. They've been, oops, excuse me, how
Oh,
they've
what
been,
was that?
that was my elbow,
Oh, ow,
my
honey.
funny bone.
Oh, why is that
No,
never funny when I hit it? It's like,
yeah,
ouch.
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's a lot going on.
Do we want to
Um,
maybe pull some cards and ask? I have my cards out. Do we want to,
oh,
if there's messages for everybody to in between?
yeah, let's do
That
that.
was, I
Sure.
totally didn't even prepare you for that. I'm sorry.
No, it's
It,
okay.
it was an impulse. It was an impulse.
I always have them right here, and I want to get my new Allie. You see, and I did
What?
clean off my desk, you guys. My room is clean, and this is what it's like when it's clean. It's still
Oh, I'm
making,
glad you can't see mine. It's covered with painting and writing and
yeah.
crystals and cards.
I
There
even cleaned up
is.
my papers today.
Yeah.
So, from this weekend. So what are we pulling cards on?
Let's do messages from the in between for our beloveds here.
Okay.
Our dear friends here.
Sally says, "Were your steel-toed work boots, two people?"
Can't hurt, right?
Um,
I wanted to pull one for Jen B. Can we pull? Yeah.
Yeah. Let me pull her back up, I think. Okay. She also says, "So much pressure in the forehead, too, ringing in the left ear. So much. Sorry for repeat. I just feel like so much right now. Holy cittertrons."
Oh, sweetheart, do you have a blue stone, sweetheart?
Yeah.
Do you have a blue stone? That might help you. A blue stone, and always ground. Always ground first. Always ground first.
Yeah.
Hold on to mama. Pacha. Pacha mama. Hold on to mama. And if you have a blue stone, it can help with this area. So that might help your throat and your ear. And I drew this card for you. Singing your authentic song. Heart wide open.
Oh, love that.
There, if I can make that be seen a little bit better. So I hope that helps you, and see that little blue spiral. So I hope that helps. I hope that helps, hon.
Annie, these are your cards, right?
Yeah.
I love those.
What did you get?
I pulled imagination. So, and I feel like this is us. This kind of looks like a bond ceremony for me, like letting go of the past, releasing it into the air. And but there's also fire involved, so transformation.
Well, she's teaching too. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good.
Jen's teaching her medical teams.
Oh, that's right,
Yeah,
Jen.
she's teaching, and sometimes she forgets that she's teaching.
Yeah.
Teaching her teams. Oh, that's
Yeah.
beautiful. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no, that's okay. We're healing the whole self, and this is fun because that Trinity, the pyramid right there, is all about that Trinity healing with the divine feminine, the divine masculine, and our higher selves. So,
Oh, that's incredible.
yeah,
That's incredible.
yeah, I love that. So,
Who's next?
let's see. Mary Starstein. I love what she had to say. Just when I think I've released all the trauma and anger, something else happens to make me mad. Yeah, right?
Oh, I drew a good one, Mary. You're going to love this. Oops, let me see.
Whoa, that's so beautiful. What is that?
These are ghosts. Says this card is claim all your energy. So that part of saying any energy that is not mine, go now. Followed by any energy of mine that I have inadvertently left somewhere, I am calling back. So sometimes they can come back in a rush. I say burn sage and let those wash through you. Say, yes, you're 14, you're really pissed off right now. Okay, you're pissed off because that happened. You can see the pictures. And that's when you say, okay, so I will release this into the fire. I will release this with water. I will release this into the ground. We'll let this energy run through. Your voice has been heard. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. And that's how you deal with that that's how I deal with that. This is for entertainment and spiritual purposes only. When those parts come back. And sometimes they come in a pack. It seems like. I hope that helps, Mary. I hope that resonates with you.
She says, thank you, Annie Bear.
Yay.
I pulled authentic expression, Mary. I love that you're being your authentic self and you're allowing yourself to feel these feelings, trauma and anger, because it's teaching you how these little signs say, like one of them says, you are not powerless, freedom, Um, everybody's beautiful. Homosexual love is beautiful. We are the ones that we have been waiting for. There's so
Wow.
many messages in this card, but Mary, I feel like we're being called to realize who we truly are and our power, and that we are the ones that are going to make the change, not anybody else. It's all inside us.
This is just our preliminary work when we stand on our feet for Mother and say, this is what we allow on this planet. We need Christ like energy, high heart energy or above, period. you know, sometimes I think this is just the preliminary work we're doing before we do the real work we came here to do. I don't know.
Right? Yeah.
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 I wonder. I wonder.
I love that, Mary. Thank you. Um, let's see. Paul says, Teri, I was told recently that we have all unlocked the ability to switch body garments to do our work. Think we can be a dragon or a unicorn now. Yeah, 100%. Um, I agree. I feel like they're showing me that we can go into these. Well, let me just say this: when I go into Inner Earth and or the galactics, the beings that come to me are different. Like I'm seeing the rock giants now, not just the rock people, but the rock giants that are waking up, and I'm seeing the ice giants that are waking up too in the Arctic Circle. So we are unlocking our awareness of these people, of these different species and different beings, different
Wow.
of light. But I love that we can try them on too, Paul. Jen B, sending healing love and light to you all. Thank you all so much for support. You all make me feel sane with all the many things I experience. I'm truly appreciative of all of you and love to all.
We love you too.
I love that. I love the love, you know. Um, Carolina says lots of tears and releasing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
draw her a card.
Yeah. Let's
She's
talk.
just been through a journey with her hubby,
Yeah.
who's home recuperating. I take it. Oh, fantastic! Oh, fantastic! Look, Carolina. Make sure this is not upside down. Got frogs singing. Healing, honey. That's healing. Frogs calling healing and rain. Healing waters. That's fantastic. Yay. So
Yeah.
that makes sense with your tears. That makes perfect sense. You're doing a great job. High fives.
And tears are sacred, right?
They are. They are holy waters. And sometimes I am not making light of your tears, sweetheart. I'll take my tears when they're healing tears and I rub them into my hair.
Oh, I
I
love
rub my
that.
tears into my hair because we should never be ashamed of our tears. They are sacred and holy waters.
Yeah. I remember when my husband had brain tumors, and I would just cry. We were going through a lot in our family. Besides that, because of um, what the brain tumors were causing in different ways. So the way he was acting, and so it was a double-edged thing, right? And I was just crying buckets. And I'd go outside, and my friends would see me and they go, "What are you doing to your skin? You look great." I'm releasing, but
Yeah.
yeah.
That's a heck of a beauty regiment.
Okay. And
Yeah.
Deanne wants a reading. Thank you.
Okay.
Deanne, I'm going to try to find it. I do
Ooh,
love what
I
Deanne
got a
just
good one.
said. I don't think she wants a reading on this, but call back love and send hate away where it can't harm anyone or anything. I just
Yeah, because
put that
energy
out
is
there.
neutral.
Yeah.
Sometimes we carry it a certain way, but when we release it, energy is neutral. I got light is your superpower, Deanne. Whoops, let me turn that so you can see
Wow.
it. There we are. And what you just said proves it.
Yeah.
Yay.
And Deanne, George came in.
Deanne.
So just know that this is for everybody here. This is George coming in. And what does that
Wow.
look like, that color down there today?
Oh my goodness.
So
Oh my goodness.
that's George bringing
Yeah.
in the fire.
Yeah.
And it's funny because we were just talking about the beads that we had on. I'm wearing my African beads,
Yeah.
and they're combined with my indigenous beads, American indigenous of the Americas, and then also Nepali indigenous. So it's just like all his energy has come. Um,
Wow. And
all,
S Steel.
yeah, and S steel. Let me see if I can find her question. If she had a question, or it seems like, yeah, here it is. Okay. If it's not too much trouble, I'd appreciate a reading. For the past 6 months, I feel like I am being energetically being pulled in every direction. I feel like I could explode, but not out of anger. Oh yeah, honey.
Do you ground, sweetheart? What do you do to ground?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I got a couple of cards. I got Light of Healing for you, dearest. Light of Healing. So that's what's interesting about that is it goes along with the other card I got for you, which is leading. Step out in front. So I think when you're a natural leader, that makes sense that you would feel this from all different directions and you feel like you could explode, but not out of anger. It's because, whoa, it's because you're a leader, sweetheart.
Yeah.
So when we think of 7 generations, when I think of, I am healing not only for myself, but I am healing for 7 generations. I am standing in my light for 7 generations. So some of the things that come through and the information that comes through and from all these, it isn't always for my little needs. It's because I'm available for it to come through. I ground sometimes. Um, I ground by putting my bare feet on the ground, by hugging a tree, by eating food that grows underground, like carrots,
I love red
and
vegetables. Yeah.
making sure that I eat that. I pay special attention lately to my gut health. So I've been eating beans every day, just a half a cup. Just a half a cup is enough to um, to help your body support you while we go through this ascension process, which is carrying more light with awareness. And as awareness grows, there's times like I'll drink a lot of lemon water with lemon in it, not crazy amount, just one lemon, But that helps me. It might help you too, for entertainment purposes only. um, yeah,
Yeah.
me too. Me too. I'm not comfortable in a leading position, but then when someone tries to get me to follow them, that really doesn't work.
Right. Um,
Yeah, so
yeah.
we're leaders but not willing leaders. I get that. I get that.
Yeah. I feel the same. I feel like
Yeah.
I take part of what somebody says that works for me, and I hope that's what we all do, right? We take the part that I remember, or that or that sparks my heart, and I'll take that part, and then I'll move on to somebody else's teaching and somebody else's teaching until I find the way that it fits in my heart. And that's you being a leader, Estill, like looking for a guru when you are you. So you are your own guru. You are the one. I pulled divine union. So this is all about romance. This could be the divine feminine, the divine masculine, and that explosion that you're feeling. It might be love. It might be that divine union of the divine feminine, the divine masculine coming in and making you whole again. Because then we do feel a lot
That's
like,
beautiful.
um, yeah, something big coming in. Estill says, LOL, lots of hugs to you, Anniebear and Teri, my fellow reluctant leaders. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And Teresa says, I feel like we've grown beyond needing a leader and into self actualization and personal truth.
Yep.
Amen.
Yep.
As usual.
Absolutely. Now it's serious. Like, I want to do what I came here to do.
Yeah.
I don't want my ego or my fears or my less thans or, anything like that. Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Hmm.
It's
Yeah.
braver. It feels really brave, but absolutely necessary at the same time. I think my my, like, I wouldn't call it a threat, but when I'm getting real serious with myself, I say, so let's pretend your walk is done and you are sitting with your guides and angels and creator and mother, and you're sitting and your walk is all finished. You're not on earth anymore. And do you really want to tell them that you almost did what you said you wanted to do, but you were too scared? Are you seriously going to sit there and tell them that? And no, you'd be too embarrassed. You'd be like, no, let me go back. I promise I'll do it this time. How many times have I said that? So that's how I kind of get myself to, because I am really introverted. So that's kind of how I get myself to step out and be brave. Sovereign, yes. Awesomeness,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
I
Yep,
love that
yep.
awesomeness.
We are
Yeah.
sovereign. We
It
are
is,
sovereign.
isn't it? It is. It's coming out of our shells and saying, this is what I want. I think about, I ask myself a few questions during the day,
Mhm.
and I ask myself, what would you do if you knew that this was your last year or your last
Mhm.
week on the planet? Like, how
Yeah.
would that change this choice? And what would you do that's going to bring you the most joy today? And then I also asked myself, what will you remember in 10 years from this day? Will you
Wow.
remember that you cleaned the refrigerator? Or will you remember that you went on that walk with your somebody you love, whether
Wow.
it's your
That's
dog or your
beautiful, Terry.
well, I don't
I
do it
love
every
that.
minute, but I try to ask it one of those questions. So,
That's wise. That's
um,
very wise.
thank you, honey. Um, Okay. Teresa Ford said also, I think we expand in both directions. More than blaming karma like a balloon expands in all directions. Our emotional experiences do that too. Love that. Love, love,
I'm
love.
starting to feel angel energies at my edges for the past few months. And I think that's part of who we actually are. It's us. Because we're multidimensional. And I keep forgetting that only a little tiny bit of us fits in these physical bodies. And even if we're not in the physical body, we're never, ever, ever, ever destroyed. We still exist. It's only a tiny bit of us fits here. So I love that because it's not, where our awareness is growing. I think that's what ascension is our awareness is growing. The truth is always the truth. We
Yeah.
are who we are. We're love walking around.
And I'm
Yeah.
I'm kind of getting comfortable with the idea of this being a simulation finally, because I couldn't like the quantum field I had a hard time with for a long time. But once I started asking my past selves and my future selves to come to me, then I kind of got the quantum field a little bit or more than I had. But now looking at the simulation, looking at our awareness, like, oh, I'm aware that that's a hurdle that I already jumped. I'm aware that I've done this and I've done that, and that does bring us closer to our awakening every step we take, right? Every hurdle that we pass, every transformation that we go through. But it also sometimes is something we have to release to get there. Warrior Widow. I went through a hell of a dark time, but I feel like I'm on the edge of life changing events. I just hope I can keep it together. My ears are ringing constantly. Is there anything I can do to help myself?
I would get jewelry. I would get jewelry. Have a crystal expert like Terry or Kelly at Cali Healer
Yeah. Um,
or Diane G or Debbie Dement. I would ask them what jewelry you could wear. to keep your crown at a comfortable level and make sure you're grounding all the time. You might need assistance from crystals with that, rocks and crystals. What? I'm sorry, Teri. Will you say?
No, it's every time, I think turquoise is like the number one stone in the world, on this planet. It's like it's for water, it's for strength, it's for power, it's for clear-sightedness. It's huge, and it's also from the earth, so it really does power us up and keep us in our strength, walking in our power, warrior widow. I also, oh,
I got this. Oops, sorry. This
wow.
is you, sweetheart. This is your seed. What is the seed you brought in with you this lifetime? Look at all the light coming out. That's why your ears are ringing. You've
Yeah,
activated your seed. You're doing fantastic. I wanted to share that because it just popped out.
I love that. So that's funny because I was just going to say the other thing that's been coming in, that the angels have been showing me is, a helmet that we're being given of pink light from the angelic beings. And it's an angel hair. It's an angel hair helmet. Like it's made of fuzzy feathers from the angels, from the angelic beings. And
Really?
and it's pink and white. And that's so the same color as your card.
Wow.
So yeah, I love that you pulled that at the same
Yeah,
time.
that's beautiful.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Um, okay. And Sally's saying, same for me, Annie. After my spinal surgery, I sat in it and asked myself, if I go, what is the thing that I most need to do? I came to Arizona. That's amazing. So
And I personally cannot wait for you to come on and do a show and tell us about it because
I
it's
know,
been
right?
months. It's been months since we've had an update. Let's pull some cards for Sally.
Okay. Let's get Sally some cards.
Yeah.
Callie, she definitely deserves some cards.
Oh, I have got this one for you, Sally. Ancestors. Pulled that one for Sally.
Oh, those I love. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, I pulled overthinking kills your happiness. So it's like, and it looks like a hand there reaching out. Stand by me. You will not feel this emotional forever. Yeah. So what are you doing right now? Because all these happy faces are coming in for you, Sally. It feels like there's a lot of loving energy all around you, which, of course, because you help so many people. Um,
I love her analytical mind. There are things, where you want to go to a specialist and you want to ask them about that. That's how I think of Sally.
oh, she said she was feeding the hummingbirds. Yeah, I
Oh,
I do too. Sally is a tactician or a statistician, not a tactician, but kind of close. Anyway, so I love that analytical mind that she can put things
yeah.
together in that way and see in numbers.
She
Um,
has many facets, that woman. Many
yeah,
facets. And she's able to keep her own counsel. And she's able to kind of hold things in abeyance, I think, until she feels she has a bigger picture. And that's something that I struggle with. I'm constantly trying to jump to conclusions left and right, willy nilly. So I appreciate her discipline, her mental discipline, in order to do that.
oh, you were also a tactician. Okay. Well, that's why that jumped out of there.
Oh,
She worked in corporate America. That's hilarious.
I got this for you, awesomeness. Why am I on this earth? Whoops, I've turned it now upside down. Let me see. It's tricky to do this. See all those spots of light? I painted this. Those are souls. Those are aspects. We heal exponentially. We heal exponentially. We don't always know we don't always are able to realize what we're doing as we're doing it because our work is so big and it's so important. And I would ask you to pay special attention to your kidney. Not in a worry about them way. Don't worry about your kidneys. But I would ask you to eat like kidney beans and ask this question while you eat them. Why am I here? Mother, why am I here? And eat red kidney beans and wait to see what you will be dreaming. It's just that simple. If you have questions about why am I here, ask them out loud in nature. Ask them of a tree. Ask them outside. Say, Creator, Mother, why am I here? And
Yeah.
then eat foods that support that, like carrots and kidney beans and things that will ground you so that you can be ready for the influx of information you're going to get and come back and tell us about it.
Um, Rush wants to know what cards you're using, Annie.
Oh, these are the ones I painted, honey. These are the ones I painted.
Yeah, when can we get those?
I have no idea. I was hoping you wouldn't ask me that. I don't know. I don't know. I
The
just
minute you
don't
pulled
know.
them out, I was like, I want those.
Thank you.
I was trying to be polite, but then Rush said, oh my
Oh.
God, what are those?
Well, I got these made by playing cards in China. And so by the time I got the shipping and stuff and handling was as much as it was to get them printed. So it was like $50. And that just seems like a lot. So I've written to 4 different companies here in the US to see if I can bring the cost down. And because I wanted to bring the cost down before I shared a link, because that's just feels like the right thing to do.
Yeah.
So who's next? I got a card ready. I don't know who it's for.
Okay.
I'm
Well,
hot to trot.
I'm gonna pull a card for awesomeness.
Okay.
Calm down. Calm yourself and the rest will follow, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So I got star power. That's why you're here. You're a star person and you're helping everybody. So the Palladians are here to help us evolve into higher beings of pure love and light. Nourish our planet as we nourish our soul's needs. So that's beautiful. Awesomeness. I can see that working for you. Yeah, they really are beautiful, aren't they? Yeah, those do deserve to be printed, don't they? Yeah.
Thank you.
And Warrior Widow is saying, does anyone know what the seed?
Oh, JJ spoke of it, sweetheart. JJ at Tuta Speaks spoke of it in a meditation when she had us get quiet and she had us ask ourselves, what seed did you come in with? And it just really, really stuck with me. What seed did you bring? Because many of us have had many walks here, and many of us love, really, really love Earth Mother. And so it's our great and sacred duty and honor to bring that seed through to fruition. And sometimes it's to carry it for a further generation. We don't know. And it doesn't matter whether we're here when it flowers, when it leaves, when it seeds. We're just happy to be a part of it.
Yeah, and the
The
seed,
purpose.
yeah, and the seed I feel like is truly the in between as well because it grows roots and it grows stems or branches or flowers, whatever it should be.
In the dark of the soil. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Right down in the DNA. That
yeah.
is true. Yeah.
The seed is the beginning, Warrior Widow. Um, and always being in the beginning is like always being in that spot of the in between where you can manifest. For me, that's what that
Well,
means.
I was thinking, I was seeing this flash in my head was how those seeds are gifts from star nations because many of us came to Earth with plants and crystals.
Yeah.
And so those seeds have like spiritual mantras in them. They came here as gifts to Earth. So they have star energy in them and purpose. So it was a cool picture that flashed in my head of the sacred work you're a part of.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Definitely sacred work that you came here to do.
Yeah.
And Warrior Widow is starting to do a lot of work vocally among big groups. So it's spreading that truth. Warrior Widow is an honor.
Yeah.
Teresa Ford, I don't know why I'm here, but I never seem to settle on any conclusion either.
Yeah, yeah, me either. I don't know. Me either. Sometimes we're in, if I stay in witnessing awareness, I do kind of better because it's like, I'm here for whatever. I love mother. That's all that matters. And so I'll just stay in witnessing awareness. And that kind of helps me. Like if difficult emotions come through, if I stay in that witnessing awareness, and even when people I love are just irritating the heck out of me, if I move to witnessing awareness and go remind myself I really love this person, but the aspect of them that I'm seeing right now I might not be enjoying, and they're probably going through something is why I'm seeing it, you know. So I don't know. Staying in witnessing awareness, I think that's kind of like a secret thing to have, a secret thing to do that can help us just move through a whole lot, heckin' lot of stuff without getting log jammed. That
Yeah,
makes
it's also the point of infinite potential. When we're always just watching, then we can see things in a different manner and bring in things that we can manifest at the same time. So witnessing awareness and infinite potential go
okay.
hand in hand
Okay.
for me.
Okay.
And so
Okay.
you guys are all your own gurus, GURU.
Yeah.
So so
Yeah.
you feel where it works for you.
Well, it helps me know whether I need to involve myself or not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. How much emotion do I have to give that?
Well, it's like being discretionary with my energy because I really want to protect my energy. I
Yeah.
work hard at it. I want to protect it. I don't want to drag it through muck
Oh yeah.
for someone else's entertainment. You know?
Right?
No, thank you.
Yeah.
No, thank you. You're gonna have to dance by yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. A friend
Yeah.
was in the house the other day, and Ingrid and I were having breakfast, and they said, "Oh, did you hear about Jeffrey Epstein or something?" And I was like, "Oh no, we don't really talk about that in this house."
Oh, good. Good for you. Boundary. Hello.
But you know, and everybody's talking about infusions and being infused, and then here comes our beautiful
Oh,
Ellie B.
Kelly, she's halfway through. This is who the card is for.
Yeah.
Yay. Uncle Metatron.
Um,
Archangel Metatron. I call him Uncle. Archangel Metatron with that inner child. That kind of protection and healing. Yay, Kelly. So proud of you, hon. So
and
proud of you.
I'm going to read on that card too because I love that
Okay.
card.
Okay.
Um, so for infinite awareness or infinite potential, um, I I really use Metatron and 33 trillion angels so often to walk with because Metatron, of course, is a giant, and walking with the giant angel down the street really changes your power. And
Yeah.
so I feel like you're being called to know that Archangel Metatron is sitting with you. So you've got a 300-foot tall angelic being at your side, Kelly, and you own that because Kelly is amazing.
Yay.
Yeah.
That's
Anybody who hasn't
beautiful.
subscribed, please go to Kelly's journey, and she talks about the power of prayer
And
and
peaches and
healing and peace.
tomatoes. She's
Oh
had,
my God. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Deanne says the day I was born was all about human rights and civil rights movement in the 60s, and here we are again.
Oh, yeah. I was born in 61. Yeah.
Yeah. And if
We
we,
are quite the generation, aren't we?
yeah. And if we look back if we step back and become aware of Earth's different changes that she's gone through and evolutions and the evolution of man on Earth or the human species, what they've been through and the different eras they've been through, the Renaissance, the Dark Ages, all sorts of different things, then yeah, we can look at this and this is another cycle coming. So I guess Jeff's here. Tarot asked backwards. There he is,
Hi,
Jeffrey.
Jeff.
Good
Hi, Jeff.
morning, sir. Let's see.
He's a poet. He has books on Amazon, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
amazing poet. Yeah,
yeah.
you can tell when he talks, when he does readings. They're just so beautiful. Um, Jacqueline, Mangled Unicorn, low key proud of myself. Stuff has been coming up that would normally enrage me, but I am keeping my wits about me and taking a deep breath and attempting to transmute the feelings. Work in progress.
Yay. Yay. Thank you, teams, too. Be sure and say thank you, teams, for helping me. Please keep helping me. I
Right.
say that every morning. I
Yeah.
really do. I say that every morning. Thank you for helping me. Please keep helping me. Good.
Fun. I think that's what the yogi says. It's like always a work in progress. Asking, saying, I don't know is the best thing we can do. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah.
So, it's opening doors for you, Mangled Unicorn.
Oh, wow.
You're going to have a lot of new opportunities with that. And I love that beautiful medallion up there. Whoa, check out the sun coming in. Number
That's
54, so it's a
fantastic.
9.
I got this one. Oops. Going with the flow.
Oh, yes, please.
Going with the flow.
Yeah.
Just being with. Why are you helping me, camera?
I'll show you how to keep that solid.
Okay. Okay, that would be good because it's just goofy.
Yeah.
It's goofy.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. You're on, you use Mac, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Somebody else here might have to show her how to do that.
Okay.
Sally. I know.
Sally, who knows all things goofy.
Jen B says she loves that card. It reminds her of the vision that appeared to her. Wow.
Oh,
Beautiful.
that's wonderful.
Beautiful.
I drew one card for everyone. That's all right.
Yeah. Um. Oh.
I drew wish.
Oh, I love that.
And what's that one thing somebody at Disneyland said? It's in a song. A wish is a dream your heart makes. Something like that.
I don't know.
Would you post a picture of something about that card? Just hit me. Which card? The river one?
I think it was the river. I think
Okay.
so. Yeah, let us know, Jen B, if it's the river.
The river? Okay.
Yeah.
I will. I will.
Yeah. Hi, Barbara.
For Jen. Okay.
Yeah, for everybody. I think everybody's asking for those cards now. Oh, Deanne says, When You Wish Upon a Star.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I did know that song.
A dream, a wish is a dream your heart makes, or something like that.
Something like
That
that.
one. That one, Jen? I will post it on my posts for Jen.
Yeah. Oh, she says, no, the blue one with Archangel Michael and the angel in the corner. Kelly.
This
Yeah.
one?
Uh-huh.
Okay, Arcane, that one?
Yeah. I'm kind of in love with that one too. I
Okay.
think next time we do this, I'm just going to read on the cards you pull.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah, because I'm pulling, I love these cards, but your cards are like, whoa, they just come.
Thank you. I appreciate that, sweetheart. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for having me.
Well,
So what was the Metatron one, Jen?
it was the Metatron one.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Jim B says yes. So, all righty. Well, everybody have a beautiful day. And Miss Annie Bear, what do you have coming up next?
My grandchild is on their way over, and we're going to go have a day in the pool today because it's warm. So we're going to go play. I'm looking forward to that. I need a day of just goofing around. How about you, hon?
I am going to go get, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know yet.
I wish you were here. You could come in the pool.
I know. Maybe I'll go to my niece's house and get in her pool, or I'll
Yeah. There you go.
Splish splash. All right. Everybody have a great day. Lots of love.
Thank you for being here, everybody. Thank you.
Namaste.